Hello, kids. Today, I am going to tell you a story about Toby the brave teddy bear. In a cozy little toy shop at the corner of Maple Street, there lived a soft, brown teddy bear named Toby. He had shiny button eyes, a bright red bow around his neck, and the warmest smile in the whole shop. Toby sat on the highest shelf, watching children come and go every day. Each toy had its own dream. The train wanted to race on tracks again. The dolls wished to have tea parties. And the robots hoped to beep and buzz in someone's home. Toby, too, had a dream. He wanted to protect a child and be their best friend forever. But weeks passed, and no one chose him. His fur wasn't as fluffy as the new teddies, and his red bow had a tiny tear. Maybe no one wants an old teddy like me, he sighed one night. His best friend, Raleigh the toy rabbit, hopped closer. Don't say that, Toby. You're the bravest bear I know, Toby chuckled softly. Brave? I've never even left this shelf that night. As the moonlight shone through the shop window, something magical happened. The toys began to move, just as they did every night after the shopkeeper locked the door. The trains chugged quietly, the dolls danced, and the robots flashed their little lights. But suddenly, there was a loud crash from the window. A strong wind had blown it open, and the curtains flapped wildly. A cold gust rushed in, knocking a small toy soldier off the counter. "Oh no!" cried Raleigh. "He'll break!" Without thinking, Toby leaped off the shelf. Thump! He landed right beside the toy soldier, just in time to catch him before he hit the floor. The toys gasped. Toby looked up, holding the soldier gently. "You're safe now," he said, smiling. But before he could climb back up, a shadow moved outside the window. 2 glowing eyes peered in. It was a stray cat, sneaking into the shop. The cat slipped through the window and crept toward the toys, sniffing curiously. The dolls squeaked and hid behind the boxes. The robots turned off their lights. Everyone froze. Toby stood tall in front of the cat. "This is our shop," he said bravely. "You can't hurt anyone here." The cat hissed and took a step closer, its tail swishing. Toby's soft paws trembled, but he didn't move. He remembered his dream, to protect someone, and that gave him courage. He puffed up his chest, spread his tiny arms, and shouted, "Go away!" Then he picked up a toy drumstick nearby and banged it on the floor. Thump, thump, thump. The sound echoed through the shop. The startled cat jumped, hissed one last time, and dashed out through the open window. The toys cheered. "Toby saved us!" cried the dolls. "He's a hero," said the toy soldier, saluting him. Raleigh hopped up and hugged him tightly. "See? I told you you're brave." Just then, the shopkeeper, Mr. Bennett, came rushing in after hearing the noise. He closed the window, yawned, and looked around. "Strange," he murmured. "It must have been the wind." He picked up Toby, dusted him off, and smiled. "You're a good little bear, aren't you?" The next morning, the shop opened as usual. A little girl named Lila walked in, holding her mother's hand. Her eyes wandered around until they stopped on Toby, sitting proudly on the counter. "Mommy, that one," she said excitedly. "That's the bear I want." Mr. Bennett chuckled. "Ah, Toby's a brave little fellow. I think he'll keep you safe at night." Lila hugged him tight. "Then he's perfect." From that day on, Toby lived in a warm home, sitting on Lila's bed every night. Whenever thunder rumbled or the shadows looked scary, Lila whispered, "You're here, Toby. I'm not afraid." And Toby, the once forgotten teddy bear, smiled quietly, knowing that his dream had finally come true. He wasn't just a toy anymore. He was Toby, the brave teddy bear, protector of little hearts and keeper of sweet dreams. Moral of the story: true bravery comes from kindness and love. Even the softest heart can be the strongest when it stands up for others. So kids, that's all for today. If you like our story, please press subscribe or the bell icon. See you next time with another story.